right. Welcome, family. Let's try this again. Take 2. You know this X is a pain in the butt. There we go. How do you do? Welcome. Welcome, welcome from me to you. Once again, it's your girl, LittleRedBigSmile, out here in the Bay Area, California at 10:55 p.m. on Monday, August the 6th, 2022. I would like to let you know that we almost didn't make it to a Making It Happen Monday. Good Lord had mercy. He sure made a way to make it happen on this Monday. I pray wherever you are way too blessed to be stressed. And if that's not the case, I pray the Lord will use me somehow, some way to help you out a little bit. To feel a little bit better. We got some videos we're going to get into and watch in a little short, brief moment here. We're just going to hear some random copyright-free beats.
Hey, are you
in the background, we got a commercial. I apologize. That definitely should be on the Brave browser. Yeah. For sure. I am sorry about the technical difficulties. I am not a professional. I actually don't even know if I'm actually alive or not right now. I thought I was for like 10 minutes a minute ago, but apparently I was not. It was lying to me. I had to power the phone off and start over. Sorry, I'm responding to something. I should probably check if I'm actually live. That would be a good plan. Okay, it says that I am. Let's see if that's the truth. Hold on. Okay, I think that's true. I'm sorry to Shirley just back out of whatever we were hearing like that. It might have been cool. I don't know. I just wanted to make sure if I was actually live or not. I don't know. Sorry. Oh boy. I'm touching stuff. I'm sorry. Sorry for that. Okay, back to the tunes. My apologies. Oh, there's a person here. God bless you and welcome to you. Yeah, let me see what we can put on here. I don't know. We're just hearing some tunes, getting things ready before we take off, because we're going to take off tonight. Yes, we are. Sure diddly. Volume on would help us to hear tunes, you know what I mean? See, tell you what. Wait, hold on. Bruh. What happened to it? Oh, this is called California. Yes, big shout out to y'all. Sweet. Praise God. Hey, now. That's pretty sweet, actually. I would like it. That's all right. Okay, welcome aboard, everybody. Everybody, meaning myself. God bless myself. I love myself. Anyway, for surely we will see what we do. Yay. Let's check out the scenery for crypto right now, because it's definitely a beautiful green on the scene. A lovely shade of green. 15 cents for Crowcoin. Get the out of here. No way, bro. It was fucking 12 and 13 cents like a blink ago. Yo, it's going ham. Oh my god. What? Ape is at $7.42 right now. Holy night. Wow. XLM at 12 cents. Holy crap. I want to get some more of that. Doge is my favorite. 7 cents. Anyways, oh shit. Wrong thing. God dang it. You see this little, what is he? This, Stitch? What is he? He's an alien, I guess, huh? Whatever he is, I don't know, but all them arms and all that crazy. That's how I feel. I feel like I relate to him, you know? Anyways, let's open up the good old YT. Let's get some videos started up here today. With or without folks ready to do the thing. How about it? Forgive me, it's quiet for a moment. We're going to get the searching going on. Give me a moment here. Yeah. Sorry. One moment here. We got to go into my library. I'm in the wrong library. Am I? No, watch later. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to get into, so I just want to brace y'all. We will be chatting. We will be chilling. We will be doing whatever in the world the Lord has to go on today. I want to pray over this hangout in the mighty name of Jesus. I already know in advance. And I want to give y'all a heads up because I know. Okay, first of all, I would like to claim fair use over all the material that will be shared in this particular live hangout video. Okay, section 107, it falls under fair use. So please do recognize and respect that YouTube community guidelines. I will go out of my way to let you know I do not promote or condone violence in any way, shape, or form. I'm not down with scam, spam, or deceptive practices. Furthermore, I'm not any type of financial or any otherwise medical or any kind of an advisor or professional at all. I will be giving my opinions and that will be it, but they will not be professional. So please do your own personal research and make up your own personal opinions and decisions and things. That being said, forgot to put that portion in my description of this video, but we'll get to that. Matter of fact, I'll do that in the background while we're playing stuff. But yes, I think I'm going to just push play on this random list of stuff. There's a lot of these I have not seen yet, so bear with me. Most of them I usually have not quite seen yet, so we'll stick with that. We're just going to play some of them. Some of them we're not going to play the whole thing. We're just going to play, push play and push pause. I'll read you the headline because it's okay. I don't want to get too political, but apparently, yeah, I'm just not a political person. We'll just leave it at that, okay? I vote for God, that's it. One nation under God, well, I vote for God. Everybody else I don't vote for them. If you ain't God, I don't vote for you. He's having a struggle with this jacket, y'all. He's having a struggle. She's got to help him out. The volume is loud as hell. I am sorry about that. I'm going to need to hook this phone up to the speaker, but apparently he's having quite the struggle. Good old Jilly. Helping him out. It's all right there. It's okay. Oh, and losing his glasses. Oh, dear Lord, have mercy. This is a heck of a way to start out. Oh, boy, it's called Hot Mess Thing 1 and 2. Oh, dropping the glasses. That's okay. I mean, what are you going to do? So, Mar-a-Lago was rated today. That's going to be part of the topic we're watching about. So, So give it a second for that. Let me make sure the volume's down on here. Let me connect the speaker. Let me connect the speaker real fast. Bluetooth on. And hang on now. Let me put Bluetooth off on this phone. Pardon me. Sorry. Yes, please connect it. I would greatly appreciate that. That would be super of you. Internal mic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate that. Okay. All right. Glory to God. Oh, there's actually people here. Holy night. Guys, hi there. Welcome. God bless you. Hi, Quantum Mindset. I love you, brother. Welcome. We were just watching well, excuse me. I don't want to say the name, but you know who that is. Wow, brother TSM, you are here. Hello and welcome. My goodness. I do want to just once again let everybody know politely that I am in no way, shape, or form any type of a professional. I do my best to try to do the best that I possibly can. Let's just say that. I'm giving it all I got, captains. So that being said, I'm not exactly sure everything that we're going to be watching. More or less, I like to just hang out and chat with y'all. I will be pausing videos sometimes, so I'm not just speaking over them. Sometimes we're not going to watch the whole video. I'm just pretty much going to get to the point. I like to get to the point and just keep it pushing. So apparently, Mar-a-Lago was being raided today. That's going to be something to keep your head up for on a swivel. The number 88 comes into play for that. We don't need to go into all that stuff. It's too much to go into. We just had a couple of stuff that I wanted to go over with y'all and then just hang out and either just listen to some music and chat or I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll find out what we're going to do. Let me see. Hang on. Oh, shout out to brother ATM Tim. Y'all got to see baby ATM Tim. I want to play his video, but I don't think I can do that. So I just want to respect. Besides, I want, if you guys want to see his videos, go show some love to baby ATM Tim. He's so precious. Oh my goodness. God bless that baby. Y'all keep baby ATM in your prayers. He's going to have his very first. We're going to have baby ATM's about to have his own YouTube channel. And thank you to Jesus, I had a good idea for that channel name. Going to be called Baby ATM's World. So look out for Baby ATM's World YouTube channel coming soon, y'all. Oh, let's watch this. A portal. That sounds interesting. Like I said, we're just going to hang out, chat. It's mostly about hanging out and chatting, but also watching some interesting. I'm not allowed to call them truth, NUGGETs anymore, so I'm going to have to call them just something else. I don't know what this is right now. Oh, unexplained portal? No, hang on.
Canyon National Park, located in Arizona, draws 5.9 million visitors a year.
I'm sorry, y'all.
It's the second most popular national park in the United States.
There's a lot of things I wanted to watch with y'all. A lot of stuff, dude.
Arizona itself has a startling number of missing persons.
Oh, bro, check this out. I'm not going to watch this video. I'm going to watch something else. But, hey, man. I was watching the Awakened Saint channel. And so if y'all feel compelled to on your own time as well, super interesting. If anybody's interested in stuff to do with the Mandela effect, especially Bible-related Mandela effects, I will highly suggest, on my own personal advice and opinion, I guess you call it, not advice, excuse me, the Awakened Saint channel. She's calling up churches and asking them some Bible changes. She's got some incredible phone call videos that she's done. I don't know what this is, but I want to watch this. Something about not human humans or something, like robot humans or something. I love this show. Or this channel, Mag's Scary Truth Official. It was Mag's Bitter Truth. Let me kick up the picture quality. We got to get it crispy. As crispy as it's going to go, y'all. We get 480. Okay, cool. Let me adjust the size of these words. Move my noodle out the way. Get the words here. Perfect. Welcome aboard. Oh, closed captions, yeah.
Because all the deception that you get. But I tell you right now, people,
wow, those closed captions are pretty ginormous.
If you only gotta pay attention to what the man tell you. Now, I always tell you about fake beings that they show you on TV, and I always tell you people, once it's TV characters, you can never trust them. Don't let them put a character in front
Oh,
of you
definitely
and tell
like
you
to
you're
have
good
some of my
and
medication
give
and
it and
salute to
pull on your
y'all.
heartstrings,
Please
and you're
feel free to
basically
just
gonna buy
chat
what
and
they
hang out
selling,
with
give you
me.
an
If you don't
upgrade
feel like
and
chatting, please
everything
don't feel
for a
obligated.
fake
There's no
person. Now
pressure. I
we
just
go
want
get
y'all to
into
know
the so-called
I'm
new
happy to chat with
technology.
you.
I say so-called because it's not new. This is now they bring it to the people and we go see it. Let's get into this right here and break it down.
These are not real people.
Also, I'm sorry because sometimes I speak over my videos, the information I'm trying to share. I'm trying to practice working on pushing pause when I'm going to speak because I'm trying to be considerate of what y'all are hearing. It's kind of frustrating when you're trying to maybe hear what the person is saying. Like if I'm trying to say something, you're also trying to hear the video, so I'm trying to be mindful of that.
A fully simulated digital avatar.
It's digital avatar. What you see behind them is not real people, just digital avatar. And I told you already, people, when they show you the technology, they long past it. They don't use it a million times to trick the people before they give it to you. You're not getting it. That's what they do, people. That's how they do it. And I already told you the technology is already there. They're just spoon feeding the masses it. You need to wake up
Oh yeah,
on
I
it.
need
Pay
to put
attention
my
right
kind of
here.
like a
thing.
deep fake, but it's not.
Yes,
It
it's
could
sort of like a deep fake, but it's not. But I tell you, people, with the deep fake and this shit right here, they run a whole bunch of psyops, psychological operation, on the masses before they show it to you that they have it. You better wake up on it.
an AI assistant, but it doesn't have to be. It's really in the early stages of development.
I apologize if there's any
Okay,
cousins
it's
on
in the
here
early
that's not
stage of
mine. I already
development. That's
apologized
for
my
the
own
dumb
cousins I
people
work
with no
on.
brain box. We already tell you, think they're gonna bring it to you before it develop. What I don't tell you, people, they have to use it against you first. Long time before they can show you that they have it. That's just what they do.
And it's captured everyone's attention here at CES 2020. So we sat down in a tiny back room.
People, take a look at the motion and how they're moving and everything. And it's not a real person. I already told you, people. How you think they can show you a dinosaur on TV? You're not getting it, people. This is just TV trickery for the masses. You understand? Don't see somebody on TV and start feeling it for them and start get your emotion involved with them. You understand? Because it could be a fucking AI. It could be just a fucking picture. You understand what I mean, people?
Sorry about his
Yes,
cussing.
it's deception they give you.
Here at CES with the CEO of Neon to tell us a little bit more about what it is.
Hi, I am Neon. I am an artificial human. I'm still learning about how humans talk, behave, and move.
Artificial human that's still learning how human talk and how human behave now, people. Remember, the people who put it together
Okay,
know
phew,
how
I got that
people
in my...
behave already. They know every fucking thing before they put it together. You understand what I mean? So don't let them tell you that this one, this so-called artificial intelligence learning. No, it's not learning shit. It already have all the shit program in it that the man that make it or put it together know. You understand what I mean? That's how it is.
Neon is a virtual being that, just like your friend, your dear diary,
yes, it's your friend
that you talk to. Why? Because it's not because you want to know about something, but you need a person to talk to.
Oh, yes, you need a person to talk to. So you get a CGI person right there to talk to. This is dumb right here, people. And I tell you, the next generation, I tell you, I feel it for them. Honestly, I really do, people, because you can see it coming, or they're gonna dumb them down all the way to the T. There's no way you can get to them with known truths and fact when they're done with them with all of these so-called technology that they're pushing on the masses. You understand? Pay attention to this.
A human interface in one way. Now, if you under the hood, what is Neon? Neon is a virtual being. This virtual entity,
all of them that you see right here, virtual being. Take a look, people. Wow. Wow, the same thing I tell you about the so-called Elon Musk and them. They're just fake people. You never know what you're looking at when you see it on TV. Just remember, I tell you.
Being this virtual entity, a virtual people, a virtual artificial human, as we are calling them.
What when somebody come and said, hey, they show you the news and they say, look, John Brown died and Jane, both of them die in a car crash or somebody kill them in a terrorist attack, and they show your faces. What I don't tell you, I tell you they're fucking fake that they make up on TV. And take a look at these right here. They tell you that it's not real people. They don't get this picture from a real person. They put it together and make one fucking person right there for the masses. So what do you tell me? When they show you some people on TV photos and say this one missing, this one died, they could be showing you this. You got what I'm saying? They could be showing you these right here, people. and you're gonna buy it because it look like a real person. You understand what I mean? The so-called terrorist attack 9/11, they're gonna show you all the fucking terrorists on paper.
Sorry for the
What I tell you
cussings.
already, they are all fake and made up by the damn dumb people that think that everybody else is dumber than them. You understand? They can't fool the mag with this shit right here. Most of the shit you see on TV,
You can't
not
fool the
even real,
mag.
is just fiction.
Have their own personality.
There you go.
They
Born
build upon
personality.
the
There you go.
experiences as
Mhm.
time goes
There you
with
go, people.
interaction.
Look at that.
It used to be called Mag
Wow.
Bitter's
You kidding me?
Truth.
Wow.
Mag's Bitter Truth, I think.
Wow.
If I want to,
told you.
like for example, in traditional AI world or machine learning world, if you want to add a category of recognizing elephants, then I need so many pictures of elephants, and then you will be able to recognize elephants. Cora 3 is extensively trained with not one but how humans look. How humans look, as I say, or how humans move, how humans behave. Once it
And I told you already, people, they already know that the human beings that doing these right here, the ones that have their hands on the masses, whatever they do, yes, respond. They're responsible for everything the human being do. Of course, they know how the human being move, how the human being think every damn thing, people. How you think they know what to sell you and how to sell you it. Come on, people.
that thing now, Core R3 is a powerful engine that it can just take one particular human and say can model after Neon out of it, or it can also create completely original looking Neon out.
I just want to pause and take a moment to say just my personal opinion, but also not just my opinion, because I've heard from others that they also feel the same way. For me personally, I just want to say as a creator that if content is already on this particular platform or whichever platform a creator is creating their content on, if content has already been previously accepted and deemed acceptable there, so by that platform, other creators should, under fair use, be able to share that content, especially if it's already been deemed acceptable content and within the community guidelines and is still currently posted up and able to be viewed by anyone on that platform. So just wanted to get that out there. Y'all can share whatever you want. Oh, I don't care. I do not even need to know about it. It's not about that for me, but please do feel free. You have my fair use the whatever stuff you find on my channel. You don't got to say it was from me, but my channel, but you're more than welcome to share my stuff. No problem, because I know how it is. So I am 100% about that life. Go for it. Don't got to tell me, don't got to pay me, don't got none of that. Just help yourself.
Like how I'm moving my head right now. So
Sharing is
it can
caring.
look up one person, but it can provide a personality that never existed in that person or that original data.
Yes, don't worry about it, people. It's not new technology. They use this to give you news a whole lot of time. Most of those people that you see they show you on TV is not real. Just computer simulation. There you go.
That is so
You see?
many to me.
Will be available. I know, people. A lot of people gonna sleep on it, but I already told you, people. A lot of those technology they got is to destroy the masses, not to help you out, not to give you more stuff. Yes, and I told you already, all of the shit that they make now for technology just make you dumber and dumber because you stop using your brain and depends on those smartphones and smart whatever because they name it smart for a reason. Yes, it's actually smarter than the human being. And I already told you, people, whatever you don't use, you're not gonna have no use to you anymore. You understand? So if you stop using your brain, it's just gonna sit in your head and go dust. What are gonna happen? You're gonna learn something. If you stop using your brain, no. You have a smartphone, so you don't use your brain no more. You store nothing in your brain. You store everything in your phone. Wow, I told you, technology gonna fuck up the masses. Catch me on the run.
I do apologize again for the cousins. I can't control that. I have a hard enough time trying to control my own mouth, which is, I don't know. It's not that bad, but it's just, I don't like to cuss. I try not. But it happens sometimes. Anyway, we got a lot of stuff to get to, y'all. We really do. So, bear with me now. Just bear with me now. Let's see. I miss having all my stuff organized. I had nice little folders and all that stuff, or whatever. Playlist or whatever the heck, I don't know. Anyways, what I'm looking for is something about portal stuff that I was looking at earlier. Oh, bro, this is so heartwarming. It's only 1 minute of your time, but this heck touched my heart, bro. Why doesn't it have a thumbs up anymore? I gave it a thumbs up already. That's been happening to me. I don't know about y'all, but if you guys, I don't know. I think that because we watch it one time and then we don't necessarily go watch it a second time, a video that we watched, most likely, just put it out there. Maybe we don't recognize it, but for me, I go back and watch some of the videos I've watched again sometimes, and I'll realize that, dude, I thumbs up that before. How come it's not thumbs up anymore? So just saying, that happens. But this homeless woman shares that for as many negatives, there are as many positives. So this is really encouraging. At least I thought so. Make sure we have the picture quality cool. As cool as it can get. 480 is as good as we're going to go. Let's kick closed captions on and go.
You're homeless here in Seattle.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Seattle's beautiful. What do you want to know?
How do you survive out here? You're living under a bridge.
I try to remember that for as many negatives there are, that there must be that many positives.
Good for
And
you.
so I keep looking at the positives.
Good
And I keep trying to remember that there are beautiful colors and that I'm saving my life. And that's what matters. And it doesn't matter.
God bless her, bro.
Has recorded its.
Sorry, because this volume is much more louder. Plus, I don't know what this is. I just want to just take a moment of your time for that 1 minute video. See, this one's... Oh, no, I haven't seen this one yet. That was also a thumbs up. I'm not up yet. Keep it going. Hold on now. We do got lots of stuff to get to. Bro, this is such an effing important video that I'm about to share with y'all right now. You have no idea how important this video is, that you personally, whoever it is under the sound of my voice, yes, you. There's no one that this is not important to, even if you do not personally have a problem with drugs or alcohol. I guarantee you know somebody that you love and care about that does. I guarantee you. Or you know somebody that does know somebody. So this video is extremely important, in my opinion, that you pay attention to with your heart. Please, 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 please pay attention to this in the name of Jesus. The war on drugs and addiction within our communities and families while we fund and build other countries. Big shout out to Zay Truth. I respect his hustle. He's been hustling for a long time and had to go through many channels, but God bless him because he keeps on going. I have a lot of love and respect for him, bro. And I appreciate him because he will say stuff back to you if you comment, you know? So that's tight. So we're going to go long stream, pay this his respect. Please do pay him some respect if you already did have a thumbs up, pardon me. If you feel compelled, and go show him some love because he is busting ass. Honestly.
And how drug-ridden Philadelphia is. This is supposed to have been around Kensington. Now, Philadelphia isn't the only state in America that's drug-ridden like this. Where people are infected with the disease of addiction.
See that?
Baltimore is just as bad.
It's just it is a disease. That is it for reals. It can be cured.
Even worse. And then
I'm living proof.
Places. It's almost in every single state you have people that are addicted and infected with the disease of addiction. Whether it's NA, AA, or other things. And it's sad because people really need help. There needs to be more programs out here. We need to be helping these people because these people have brothers, sisters, mothers, aunts, uncles, people that really care about them. But they're so gone and so infected with the disease of addiction that they're not worrying about their family. They're not worrying about future. They're not worrying about being a productive person in society, period. because that's how bad addiction is. It's really a disease which causes an imbalance in the brain that makes a person just say F it to everything and basically get distracted with whatever they have in life, whether it's family, whether it's their goals or their future. Disease or the addiction, I mean, is the antithesis to all that. It's the vigilant to everything else. It's against your progress. Drugs stop you from getting to your progress. They put you at a halt, almost as in you're in a daze. Some people start drugs at 20 and don't wake up till they're 30, 40 years old and feel like 10, 20 years just flew past them like this. Like they missed out on so much without even knowing that they missed out. Because that's what drugs do. They put you in a daze, a haze, where you're forgetting that you have a future that you need to obtain and uphold. You do have family that love and care about you. Instead, drugs make you selfish and careless to the point you're not worrying about your family. You're not worrying about your loved ones. You're not worried about your future. And a lot of people get on drugs because they are afraid of facing their future or facing their family or facing their past, you know? Or some people get turned on by a girl. It's just that simple. A lot of people do end up having to fall in that direction because of that thing. But whatever it is, if you have a family member that is an addict, they're really in need of your love, and they're really in need of your help, and they're really in need of your guidance. Please support them and stay by them to help them get rid of the disease of addiction. Thank you, and God bless you and your family. Peace.
Aww.
What do you do for work?
That's a commercial. We don't need to see that. Yeah, so seriously, big shout out and prayers for anybody who is battling with it, because we don't need to go into a big, long, drawn out thing about it, but it's definitely something in my personal heart that I keep folks in my prayers for sure, very, very much so. Oh, bro, the tree's moving by the subs video. That's Manny. That is Manny. Hold on. Sorry for the awkward silence while I scroll. Man. Seriously, there's a lot to get to, dude. Okay, this is Manny. I think we already watched this on another one, but I'm not sure. We are going to watch this super fast. Big shout out. Why isn't this thumbs up? I've already watched it. Should be. Anyway, big shout outs to JWTV. I truly appreciate his work. Very much so respect and appreciate his work. So back this thing up. Make sure our picture quality is cool. It's at 480. Should be good. Indeed, we got closed captions on. Let's roll, fam. Volume up.
They released what they're calling black hole audio. I'm calling it portal audio. And so we're going to go deeper into this in a reality that we exist
This
in.
links up to today's raid at Mar-a-Lago.
Really
believe it or not. Holy Spirit works in crazy
us.
ways.
And the fact that now they're bringing it out and saying, well, we got sonification from the black holes in the galaxy. The fact that they're coming out saying stuff like that now, we're going to get deeper into the ongoing situation, because I'm going to let you hear the audio, and even some of the people who heard this,
do I have my audio on?
had these
Yes.
assumptions that we were
Just
hearing
double checking.
something else from another dimension. It's exactly what it sounded like. And with all the upcoming projects on the ramp up, we're going to go ahead and play the audio of this. And then
yes, bro. I love my brother Stoner One TV. He got a premiere coming out, y'all. That's awesome. I love his stuff. I freaking love these. Hey, because we was having a back. Brother Gus, come on too. I love you so very much. How are you? Top of the morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you're at, middle of it. How are you? I pray it's good. Yes, brother. Stoner One TV. I love these things. He and I were talking about because I want to learn how to speak crypto with Little Red, but just periodically pop it in my videos here and there, little stuff, just politely placing it. There's no pressure for anybody to have to get into it. It just happened to be something I'm super interested in. I dig a lot, so I just want to be able to share that. That's all, you know what I'm saying? But he was going to start to do his own thing, so he said he was going to call it something similar. And he said, so it's not too close. He's going to call his Learn Crypto something. I forget what the heck he called it, but Learn Crypto Acronyms. That's what he calls this. That's what's up. Anyways, back to the video. I just wanted to say what's up to you, Brother Gus, and actually not speak over this at the same time. How you doing, man? I pray you're doing good. Thank you so much for coming. God bless you. I appreciate your time and your interest.
All right, so that was that audio, and that sounded weird as ever. Some people in the comments said it literally sounded like a million guilty souls in pain. Now, if we're in this reality, we're not alone in reality. They're not just saying that these black hole, whatever crap they're saying, is just black holes. Some of the astrophysicists have come out and said that it could be portals to traverse wormholes. So did we just hear something from another dimension? That's the question. We'll get into what this team of researchers, the Russian scientists were saying, astrophysicists actually. They speculated that supermassive black holes that are known to rip through the fabric of space-time may actually be entrances or
Brother Gus, I love
wormholes
you so much.
according to the study published.
I pray in the mighty name of Jesus. Whatever it is that's on your heart, I pray that you would feel a little bit better, at least from spending some time with your sister. I pray God would use me to help you feel a little bit better. And I will be keeping you in my prayers for sure. You know I do anyhow.
As team researchers seeking to prove the existence of wormholes say they may have found evidence that some
I love
known
you,
black
Brother
holes in the
Gus.
universe are entrances to portals that allow travelers to venture through space-time. So we're not saying space like, oh, you're gonna go there, but it's different spaces and dimensions right in front of our face. And if you venture through this reality and you've had supernatural experiences, you know that we're not the only thing that exists, and that's the only thing that really gives you the ability to deter from that with your own discernment that God's given to you. So the bigger question is, what's CERN objective? Do they want these fallen ones to come through who's been trapped? Been said that certain angels trapped them, and the question is now is, are we in a period where CERN believes they can bring something back out of these things? Because this is the final battle, final phase into the full battle on us. Because after you open up the inflation and everything else, you hit us with all that. You hit us with the demoralization. You hit us with the trying to make us pretty much degrade our whole mind and reality. That's the lowest form
Hey,
after
man, it's
that
my
to
pleasure. It's the
use a
least I can
spiritual
do.
sense to spiritually and more morally weaken society. It's exactly why it's important that we take the discernment within ourselves and really see what we're being told from within. And it's a journey that we all have to go on to become stronger, to become better. As these beings get ready to, come out of whatever portal, or, they could be trapped, because obviously they're trying to get back. They want to use AI. They want to jack their consciousness into all those different things. It's really just crazy right now where we're at. But
You're
this
always
is the
welcome to
reality
email
we
me, Brother
face. And
Gus.
the other reality is just the
No
daily
pressure, too,
basis
but you're always
that
welcome
nobody
to.
really wants to dive deep down into what the universe and reality that God has left for us is, because we're so busy with the day-to-day, reality. And so this is what they want us to be caught up in, but we have to remember that we have a larger goal. We have a bigger piece that we fit into. Even myself, I'm not perfect. And I'm bettering myself in every way that I can possibly, trying to redeem myself, preparing for these crazy moments that's coming.
we all have this greater mission than just waking up, going to work, and then just living a common normal life. And at some point, we're going to see the ultimate battle open up on us. If you haven't seen it, I've been seeing it my whole life, but it's going to become a larger thing that we have to attain more spiritual power and knowledge in these moments. So I'm not coming to you like some preacher or whatever who tries to act like he's the greatest guy in the world, or some prophet who's telling you, drink the holy water and you'll be fine. Just
Don't
pay
start that, bro.
$500 for it.
I apologize for my dog. I do apologize. He's just not having it. You better stop, my friend. Come now. That's enough.
Every hypocrite will have to pay for what they have to pay
I'm sorry, y'all.
Anybody, any given person. So
please don't be rude.
Why not better ourselves right now while we're in the current moment?
Listen here, young man. That's rude. Stop it.
So anyway, I put out another video on the other side. It was called The Sky People, and I kind of get deep into
yes, you're more than welcome to, Brother Gus. I do apologize about the narrow. He needs to have to hush his little poopy mouth.
Comment section right there. And don't get me wrong, you can talk to water, and water can heal you. I'm not saying that water can't heal you, because I've seen that happen with people just talking to the water, praying over it.
Prayer, see, there's power in prayer.
Giving it days of time and healing people, like literally, not some movie stuff.
I'm a firm believer that everybody can use the same amount of power of prayer.
More information coming tomorrow. Remember, link below if you want.
We love you, bro.
TV. Appreciate you. And that other video.
Appreciate you as well, man.
Thanks for.
Definitely appreciate you.
You're
Wait a second.
Please,
can you stop, bro? That's very rude.
Beefing up from lawmakers. The media blackouts.
I do apologize about him.
To get into what those media blackouts are. The Fed raising prices, and now we're supposed to depend on companies.
I hope everybody's doing okay, hanging in here with me.
Stuff that probably ain't
my dog is definitely going to hold the fort down, dog. Do not even worry one hot second.
Into a situation to where we have to make decisions.
He's getting in on the string. Yeah, bless his heart. He got in on one of my songs. I had to just keep going with the flow and just toss him in the song. Bless his heart. God dang.
Got 10K to bulk up home security.
Oh yeah, that was my shout out to the YouTube community guidelines song. The Narrows start barking in the middle of it. I just kept freestyling over that.
In Sri Lanka, where basically
this guy is a straight fool. I love him so much.
The presidential palace.
I swear to God.
Are they preparing?
He just had a good bath today. God bless him.
Are they just
my best friend
themselves because even larger situations are happening? So thanks for tuning in. We're going to read you deeper into what's going on with the House lawmakers receiving up to 10K to bulk up their home.
We got some good information to get into, y'all.
Well, I guess today's are just a source of scares, And so we're going to get into it here.
Cheers
House
to your family.
Arms, William Walker plans to offer lawmakers thousands of dollars to safeguard their homes at the time. A growing number of members have restrictions.
Don't worry.
Going into the report, it talks about how they're going to upgrade.
Don't worry, it's just a little chronic cough. It's okay. I'm okay. It's just a.
Put more emotions.
It's okay. I apologize.
But sure, they're not telling you they're going to get.
You said my cat does that.
Like
they're great. Oh yeah, bro. They're so. They will defend you with their life, bro.
15. What an interesting date.
Straight up.
Dates when Pelosi goes to.
Lord, don't let there be real danger.
It's 100% August 15, but it's in August when all.
Let me tell you something. Good Lord, real danger comes up. Guess what's going to go on? I'm going to be the one having to handle that because Mr. I will tear your face off up here. As soon as there's real danger, or God forbid, a mouse. We had a mouse in here for like over a year once. You did not even want to know about Little Red's episode of trying to get freaking mouse out. Where the hell is Koga at, bro? Koga crew. Man, bro. Koga was around for back in those days. Shout out to Koga, man. And Caramel Pop. I freaking love them no matter what, forever. Swear to God. Anyway, point is, I had a mouse in here for quite some time. I was trying to get out. And he will, if he heard that thing, guess what? He would not be barking. He'd go and hide underneath here and just be quiet. Hiding. Waiting for me to do something about it. I was like, this guy, he's hilarious. He ain't no dummy. So if there's real danger, you know what he's going to do? You're not going to hear him bark. You're going to hear him. I've seen him in a real situation before. He's hilarious. He knows me so well that he knows if it's actual fucking danger, sorry my language. He'll check my stats and he will be so quiet. He will be super quiet. He's just on me like, oh, she's gonna do something. Oh, and he ain't lying. I will, and I have, and it's done. And there we go, keeping it pushing. But just to let you know, this guy will definitely defend me with his life, and then let me do the work if it need be. I love this guy, bro. Straight up, dog's your best friend, or your cat too. You know.
Members of the House of Representatives and their families.
You gotta love him, man. They're the best.
Will it? Will it? Because I mean, from what is coming.
Yeah, he is a freaking cool dog, bro. He's the best, man. He's a knucklehead sometimes, but he's a freaking sweetheart. He's very freaking smart. His instincts are extremely good. It's just his brain sometimes, bless his heart.
Inflation situation.
But you know, we got that. Well, I think we all got a bit of that.
Or are they beefing up because U.S. aircraft carrier group heads
I'm talking over the video, sorry.
Tensions over Pelosi's possible visit continues to grow. They already set sail based on tracking information that basically tells you whether, ships are going ahead and all that. So they've set sail because already this event prepositions us for a moment where they could take advantage of a lot of different things. So this is probably one of the moments that's going to set the stage for a lot. The American aircraft carrier.
Bro, I'm so stoked.
Blackouts been happening.
I'm like stupidly stoked.
The American aircraft carrier USS.
I just keep getting more excited, bro. It's just not. It's just ramping up.
Destroyer and a guided missile cruiser set out from Singapore on Monday, heading toward.
Your sister's excitement is just freaking ramping up over here left and right. That's what it is.
Beijing-based think
tank. Oh, I know what time it is. My spirit knows what time it is.
Initiative.
Oh my god.
So they told her not to go, but she's going to continue to go ahead with this thing, setting them up in a position that doesn't look too good. So moving on from there, I want to get into the media blackout that's I think could be a major point that we're missing. Now, they were given this authorization in Nicaragua to move forward. But before we get to that, let me finish out the last piece of information on this. The U.S. military has not disclosed its final destination, but the route would bring the carrier group to the Taiwan Strait if it continues in the same direction. Meanwhile, China is also building up its aerial strength in the region. Pelosi has yet to confirm the travel plans, but if she does visit, she will be the highest-ranking U.S. politician to visit the island since 1997. Beijing has warned it would see the visit as a dangerous provocation, obviously taking it to military moves. This could be a prepositioning setup, though. People in the pockets of China all around the world. So let's go into this report. I want to remind you of something that a lot of people let slip from their eye. What is that? It was a buildup that was going to happen, and it's already happening. And the fact that we're missing this point and that the media is not even, it's total blackout on it. And total blackout meaning something larger is being set there. And so what am I talking about? The decree allows 230 Russian soldiers to enter Nicaragua between July 1st
Big shout out JWTV
to patrol the Pacific waters with the Nicaraguan army. So obviously, actively right now, that's happening. But yet we don't hear anything about it happening. So this is a silent move here that's being set up, and something that obviously has happened. They're already probably moving in the Pacific. But on the inside,
you know what I think will be tight really fast for folks that are sharing your videos and stuff. If you're like I am, or whatever, what if the algo just picked up and actually did something useful? No offense. And was like, oh, these shows you who shared your video, and you can feel like, oh, that's tight. People are digging my stuff and sharing it. You know, I don't know. I just think that would be a tight option, and then it could be. Not have to worry about the copyright things and all that because it's letting you know who's using it and stuff, who's digging your stuff, and respect, shout outs, tight.
Operations being set up to
then you get the shout outs because you might not even know about it. That's what's up.
The process of what's happening on that end. That's the larger question. An even bigger question from there is how do we interact in society now that the inflation and everything is hitting even larger? I would say if you know how to actually get meat and then smoke it and then store it for long-term storage, that's important. Learning how to basically get lots of meal preps going and stuff like that. And
Steak
just setting yourself up to where you can
nuggets.
dehydrate your own food or do anything like that, because the period and phase that we're going into is going to revolve around these events that we're seeing right now, currently actively in the region.
Oh, wow. Welcome there.
So what could
Brother
be a
John
possible
Watson Puppet
scenario
Channel.
of the
God bless
silent
you and welcome. Hi,
darkness
howdy, hello.
on the Russian troops over in Nicaragua and the buildup of all the troops
Just in
August
time.
is to say that the inflation probably is being spiraled because of those reasons as well. And what happens when we actually go deeper into this inflationary period? What happens is we're getting force-fed by the big global corporations who has a plan to control the minds of humans. And when we actively continue to support them and to continue to eat the food that they have, we are basically going directly into the trap. And so also it's saying a lot of people are starting to exodus into certain areas. And that means they're leaving rural and then they're coming to the cities. So why are they doing that? Because obviously prices, you get price differentiation when you go to different stores. I've noticed that some areas, some stores has higher prices than another one, even though it's the same chain. This is very strange that things like this is happening. But the fact that it is happening shows you how people leaving rural areas are probably faced with way more consequence, because if you have to drive for 30 minutes to get to only one store, I can see why you're pre-positioning yourself close to the city. But that's also a setup as well that they're engineering so that we can be in cities more and then hive together for a specific strategic takeover of those regions and make it easier for you, because rural people.
Did y'all see those cities that they're making now? That's just one big old long line. They're condensing the whole entire city and getting rid of all of that so they can do nature solid and just make this big old line, like one stack of apartments, but just a tall stack and just super long. Like everything you needed there, all your shopping experience, everything. There's a rail that goes just straight back and forth. It's pretty manny, dude.
Most independent people
If I can
here,
find that video, I'll
and
show you.
they can dictate a lot about their own futures. But if they get hived into the cities, then they're no better than everybody else who are stuck in the cities. I'm not saying you're bad because you're in the cities. I'm saying we basically was in the cities anyway. I'm just saying it's a lot of pros and cons to the cities. And you're seeing all that happening now. Pros is you can get a lot of different price differentiation. Rural, you can't get as much, but also you can get away from all the crazy tyranny. You can get away from all the crazy, riots or whatever that's pretty much on the way. And we'll have more information.
He says, hashtag gotta
There'll
work.
be other videos about the Project Bluebeam operation.
Uh,
It just recently happened. The
thumbs up,
CIA
what the
put
heck?
thousands and millions of dollars into this operation. On the left-hand side, you'll see that at the end of this video. Thanks for tuning in.
All right.
Object.
Anyways, we're going to keep going. I surely have lost your words for a moment, but that's all right. They'll be back in just a moment. They're just temporarily locked. And I have to just find that. Oh, yeah, I got to see. Here we go now. I want to show y'all this. This is crazy. Okay, so it's definitely not going to be well, we don't need that about it. There you are. There you are. Perfect. I found you. Yeah, sorry I pinned you. Welcome again there to you, Brother John Watson. I truly appreciate you coming. I appreciate your time as well as your interest, that's for sure. This is fascinating stuff to watch. That's the cool part about it. It's always random. I never know idea exactly what we're going to be seeing. I just know that I have accumulated up and squirreled up some interesting nuggets. We'll call them that instead of truth nuggets from now on, because that's probably a better way to put it. Let's find some interesting nuggets. And I'm just sharing with y'all live time. What's up, Brother Ron Tom? I love you so very much. I'm so glad you're here. How you doing? I pray you're doing good. We're watching some dope stuff. Just chilling. Sending love and prayers your way. Sending love and prayers everybody's way. I'm going to go on ahead and respectably push play, but I do care how you're doing, Brother Rhyme Time. So, you're welcome to answer me if you want. It's fine as well. I just want you to know I love you and I care about you. We're watching a portal. It's called Portal there. It's pretty freaking interesting technology here. We're just checking out. That's all. We're interesting technology observers. How about that?
David Nussbaum, founder of Portal, inventor of...
Easy, the founder, y'all. To let you know, we're going to close caption him. Square up. Make sure your quality's crispy enough, because, oh, wow, he can get go to 720, y'all. Oh, of course he can. He's a technology guy. Let's let him do his thing. All right. Welcome.
Human-sized, real-time holoportation machine that will literally beam your 4K holographic presence from anywhere to anywhere in real time. This is the first unit that we made, and we've made significant improvements. The unit to my right is our final prototype.
Thank you, Jesus. I'm glad you're doing good.
As you can see, same content, significantly brighter, and then we've got additional features that I will walk you through over the course of this video. The first feature we're going to talk about are the embedded speakers. What you're looking at right now is this is just raw steel in our front bezel. In the future, and when people place orders, this won't be raw steel, of course, unless you order it that way. They will be powder coated to match whatever color you want. The speakers are head level, and they are left and right stereo speakers, which we thought was important because to have a completely self-contained hologram projection unit, you have to have speakers embedded in the unit. The next feature I want to talk about is 7 feet up. It's embedded in the bezel, which is called our forward-facing camera. Why do you need a forward-facing camera? For several reasons. One, when somebody beams in from anywhere in the world using holoportation or hologram telepresence, they might want to see the audience that they're being beamed in front of. One of the side features to that is you'll also be able to hear and interact with the audience in real time. We can network these machines together.
Thank you very much, Brother John.
One place into any number of places.
All glory to God. He's the one that gives me the super interesting nuggets.
With the audience you're being beamed in front of. Some other reasons why a forward-facing camera makes a lot of sense. Security. These machines are going to be standalone units, and you'll want to know what's happening around them. So the camera will showcase that. 2 more reasons. Motion capture. If you are a retail or hospitality establishment, when somebody walks in front of a visitor or a potential customer walks in front of the machine, it'll trigger a motion capture piece of content. Maybe it's information. Oh, hi, why don't you come on over here and let me tell you about my product. So that will work out really well. And a final feature to having a forward-facing camera is the future of Portal is also in artificial intelligence. The camera will also be able to recognize facial recognition, which is where the future is going. And then an avatar will show up and be able to interact with you in real time. Think Siri or Alexa, but as a hologram.
Not a big deal.
In the original Portal machine, we used 3 hotspots of light, which at the time I thought was a good idea. But as you can see, there's a lot of errors when it comes to how the content is displayed in front of these hotspots. Some of the feedback we've gotten was it would look more solid if you had a full, even distribution of light. So that's what we did with our current model. But in our newer version, the side lights match the back, which matches the top, and I've got even distribution of light, which has never been seen before in the hologram effect industry.
That's a lie.
So that when there's a holographic effect presented inside of the machine,
you seen Willy Wonka?
It appears solid no matter where you walk, and you're not looking through hot spots of light, which I thought were really important.
Remember that little cowboy?
But we did leave some rounded, blurry seams to create the amount of depth needed to really finish off that holographic illusion.
Oh, that's nice for you to ask, Brother Runtime. It was a blessed day.
Seams. It's very boxy.
Busy and blessed.
And although you could see the seam cutting right through her legs right now, so it doesn't quite give us the effect that we're looking for of a solid person. When there's a line cutting through, the illusion is blown. And now, with our new hologram portal, the entire thing is one piece, no seams. There's a curve that goes right from the floor, right all the way up to the back wall, all the way up to the ceiling. So there are no hard lines that cut right through the content.
Oh, you do, Brother John? Yeah, that's crazy, right? Of course they've had this technology for a long time. Most likely. What do I know? I don't know. You have to search for your find out yourself. So just artistic, creative, entertaining channel. That's all.
Yes,
about art and stuff.
It's really easy to use. We install it by plugging it into the wall, and it's ready to go. Then
this is just art
the app
stuff.
appears on your phone or on your smart tablet.
It's not a big
and
deal.
It's got all the content you need right at your fingertips. You press a button and the content shows right up.
I'm so artistic. This channel's all about art stuff. Oh. I found out that was a... Oh, God, I'm dying about that. I found out that if you put that up in your stuff, that's helpful. Let's just leave it at that. And as vague as I can possibly tell you, but let me just tell you might want to start putting that your stuff is for artistic purposes as well. That's probably going to be helpful. There's a possibility that will be helpful. We're going to pause this. We don't need to see commercials. For what? Turn down for what? Because for commercials, because we don't like them. How about that? But what we do like is to keep it pushing. We're going to push this because this seems like it's going to be pretty freaking interesting. By the way, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Going to thumbs up it in advance. I'm going to also push subscribe. I don't know why I'm not, but anyway. The CIA document literally explains time travel. Practical steps are included, and this is a 1 month ago release. Look, it's not even letting me subscribe. How rude. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know the thing. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's close caption it. Make sure it's crispy. See what y'all are saying. Let you know. Damn, we can go to 1080, but I can't because I don't trust it. I don't trust it with the buffering that it's going to do. I know my device. Know thy device. And let me expand the words here a little bit because they're moving and things. Tight. Cool. Appreciate y'all. Well, Brother Cold Steel, how the French toast are you? I can't believe you're here, bro. I won't tell. No one will ever know. No one will ever know. Bro, I'm heck happy to see you, man. I haven't seen you. Well, at least on my stuff, I haven't seen you for a while. Interesting about this, because we were just talking about the Back to the Future movie early in the morning, the last live video that we did Hangout. And I'll tell you what, the Lord had put something else hot on my plate today. When we get to that, after this, prayerfully, that's the next one we get to. It brought that up. I was like, God dang, we were talking about that and about the 8 or the sideways. I did whatever. And that came up in this video. And I was like, wow, look how Holy Spirit works with info. Manny, I can't take no credit, but I can share the tight stuff that's coming in as lime time as I can. I come out a different version, telephone, but look what the Lord's sending me here, y'all. Yeah, you said you were waiting for the advertisements to finish. It was the video you were watching. Oh, reminds me of Star Trek, right? Well, pretty much they were letting us know in there.
This is one of the most interesting reads
what they wanted us to know and things.
It's rather complex and takes a while to digest, but it's.
I'm so happy to see y'all here. I appreciate y'all's time. For real, thank you so much.
And a terrific analysis.
This is great. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Jesus.
Gateway process.
Oh wow, we're on it.
Older document that has been declassified for a while now. The fact that modern developments in science, quantum physics, psychedelics, and neurobiology confirm what's written within those pages is nothing short of outstanding.
Oh, hello.
It explains consciousness in a profound and analytical way and merges knowledge from mystics from Hindu, Buddhist, and Tibetan cultures to contemporary scientific knowledge of Planck distance, Einstein's theory of relativity, and the works of Niels Bohr. The cosmic spiral and torus is everything, and everything is one. It seems as though individual consciousness is pulled from the collective consciousness using the frequency vibrations of the being. This applies to humans, whales, fungus.
Whales! Shout out to the whales. I want to be a whale when I grow up.
Present, including all ancient religions.
Shout out to Brother Dingus Chubb, Rocket.
Thousands of years ago.
He's not here, but
to open the minds of the most pragmatic, self-conscious, and uptight people.
Brother Jake knowledge too. I know he's about that life.
31. The out-of-body movement. This remarkable phenomenon has been saved for discussion in detail until last because of the interest in which it occasions and special circumstances involved in its attainment. Monroe Institute stresses that the Gateway program was not established.
55515, 55515, 55515. That's where this came from. 55515 came from this.
Nor does the program guarantee that most participants will succeed in doing it during the course of the training at the Institute. Only one tape out of the
big shout out. It's on, bro. Star 1 TV. Shout out to him, bro.
In the out-of-body movement.
So I gotta watch that
Basically,
later.
these
I love
techniques
those.
are merely designed to make it easier for the individual to achieve the out-of-body state when his brainwave pattern and personal energy levels have reached a point that he is in apparent harmony with his surrounding electromagnetic environment, such that he feels that he has reached the threshold where separation is a possibility. To facilitate achieving the out-of-body state, Bob Monroe, the founder of Monroe Institute, is quoted in a recent magazine article as saying that in order to assist the participant, the particular hemisync tape concerned with that technique employs beta signals of around 2,877.3 CPS, or cycles per second. Since 30 to 40 CPS is considered to be the normal range for beta brainwave signals, those associated with the wakeful state, it is apparent that the Monroe Institute is convinced that the same heightened state of brainwave frequency output which promotes altered states of consciousness is also an important consideration in assisting in the achievement of out-of-body states. The actual techniques employed for separating from the body involve such simple maneuvers as rolling out, lifting out after the fashion of a telephone pole, wherein the individual separates in a rigid, head-first manner, such that he finds himself standing at attention at the foot of his physical body, and sliding out through either end of his body. 32. Role of REM sleep. It is interesting to note that Bob Monroe informed the Gateway class that finished on the 7th of May, 1983, that an ex-trainer of his operating in Charlottesville, Virginia, found that he could guarantee out-of-body movements by bringing participants down into a rapid eye movement, REM, state of sleep, and then use the hemisync tape technique. This may well be a function of the fact that most, if not all people, reputedly go into an out-of-body state during REM sleep. REM sleep is the deepest possible level of ordinary sleep and involves complete disengagement of the body's motor cortex functions from the neck down and nearly complete the suppression of consciousness in the left brain hemisphere. The effect of this is to put the body in a state of complete stillness so far as the skeletal muscle structure is concerned, thereby further promoting the state of deep rest needed to eliminate the bifurcation echo. In addition, it leaves the right hemisphere of the brain free to respond to the instructions and suggestions contained on the Gateway tape. However, the use of the hemisync tapes at this point may be less a factor in actually achieving the out-of-body state than it is a matter of focusing the brain enough so that a residual memory of having naturally achieved an out-of-body state is carried into the waking state. Indeed, it may even be postulated that some dreams associated with deep levels of sleep are, in fact, functions of the same kind of altered consciousness involved in interaction with the universe that plays a role in all of the Focus 12, 15, and 21 states described above. The difference between those states in the condition of the mind in REM sleep seems to be that the left hemisphere is almost totally disengaged in the latter experience, such that memory of what was achieved in the altered states of consciousness cannot usually be retrieved by conscious desire, because the left hemisphere has no knowledge of its existence or its location in the right hemisphere. Admittedly, some people can be trained to remember their REM state dreams through intense conditioning in the waking state, but even that may be more a function of establishing pathways in the right hemisphere, which the left hemisphere can access following re-entry into the wakeful state, than it is any indication of any specific left hemisphere conscious involvement in the process during REM sleep. In any event, the three apparent conditions required for voluntarily inducing an out-of-body state in most individuals seem to be: 1. Achievement of a state of profound quiet in the body, such that the bifurcation echo fades and resonance at approximately 7 Hz is established. 2. Synchronization of the two brain hemisphere wave patterns. And 3. Subsequent stimulation of the right hemisphere of the mind to attain a state of heightened alertness, which, of course, interferes with brain hemisphere synchronization, but not until a sufficient level of enhanced frequency range has first been established to help achieve the out-of-body state.
Cyber attacks and data
Sorry for
breaches can be
commercials.
devastating to businesses of any
I
size.
do
Are
apologize for
you prepared?
that. Politely keeping it pushing. Praise the Lord.
Tune into yourself and take action towards the life
Tink,
you've
tink.
always wanted. And that's why we recommend
Tink,
Skillshare.
tink.
If you want to learn more about this topic, Skillshare is the perfect place to start. This platform has thousands of classes from different categories that will provide you with a lifetime's worth of experience you've always wanted. You've got to take this class.
Okay, you don't got to do nothing.
It seems to attract the most attention from the 33.
33.
Information collection potential. The information acquisition potential associated with the out-of-body state seems to attract the most attention from the standpoint of developing practical applications for the gateway technique. Unfortunately, although the out-of-body state can apparently be achieved by many people without excessive expenditure of time or effort, the purposes to which it can be put are currently limited by the fact that although individuals in that state may travel anywhere on an instantaneous basis, in either the terrestrial or in other spheres, information distortion in the former context remains a major concern. To date, according to one of the trainers at Monroe Institute, numerous experiments have been conducted involving persons moving from one coast to the other in the out-of-body state to read a series of 10 computer-generated numbers in a university laboratory. Although most have acquired enough of the digits to make clear that their consciousness was present, none have ever succeeded in getting all 10 correct. This seems to be a function of the fact that physical reality in the present is not the only holographic influence which the individual may encounter in an out-of-body state. There are also energy patterns left by people or events occurring at the same physical site being viewed but from the past rather than the present. In addition, since thoughts are the product of energy patterns and energy patterns are a reality, it may also be possible that individuals encounter thought forms while in an out-of-body state, which mingle with physical reality and are not easily differentiated. Finally, as Melissa Jager writes, there is another potential problem area in the sense that holograms can be viewed pseudoscopically, that is to say, inside out or backward, just as well as they can be seen in proper perspective. Some of the distortions occurring may ultimately prove to be traceable to this cause because, in the out-of-body state, an individual may perceive the holographic energy patterns given off by people or things interacting in time-space reality in a somewhat distorted form. 34. Belief system considerations. In 1967, Alexandra David Neal and Lama Yongden wrote a book entitled Secret Oral Teachings in Tibetan Buddhist Sects, from which the following quote is taken. "The tangible world is movement, say the masters, not a collection of moving objects, but movement itself. There are no objects in movement. It is the movement which constitutes the objects which appear to us. They are nothing but movement. This movement is a continued and infinitely rapid succession of flashes of energy. In Tibetan, sal or shu. All objects perceptible to our senses, all phenomena of whatever kind and whatever aspect they may assume, are constituted by a rapid succession of instantaneous events. The classic description of the universal hologram is to be found in a Hindu sutra, which says, in the heaven of Indra, there is said to be a network of pearls so arranged that if you look at one, you see all the others reflected in it. I have cited this quotation because it shows that the concept of the universe, which at least some physicists are now coming to accept, is identical in its essential aspects with the one known to the learned elite in selected civilizations and cultures of high attainment in the ancient world. The concept of the cosmic egg, for example, is well known to scholars familiar with the ancient writings of Eastern religions. Nor are the theories presented in this paper at variance with the essential tenets of the Judeo-Christian stream of thought. The concept of visible reality, i.e. the created world, as being an emanation of an omnipotent and omniscient divinity who is completely unknowable in his primary state of being. The absolute at rest in infinity is a concept straight out of Hebrew mystical philosophy. Even the Christian concept of the Trinity shines through the description of the absolute as presented in this paper. The description of energy totally at rest in infinity fits the Christian metaphysical concept of the Father, with the infinite self-consciousness resident in that energy providing the motive force of will to bring a portion of that energy into motion to create reality corresponds with the sun. This is so because in order to attain self-consciousness, the consciousness of the Absolute must project a hologram of itself and then perceive it. That hologram is a mirror image of the Absolute in infinity, still exists outside time and space, but is one step removed from the Absolute and is the actual agent of all creation. all reality. 37. Motivational aspect. It is a step-by-step procedure which involves repetitive practice of the techniques concerned, using each new insight as a means of penetrating further during the next practice session. But the rate of progress is so much faster with the gateway approach than it is with transcendental meditation or other forms of mental self-discipline, and its horizons seem to be so much wider than the discipline needed to practice it would seem to be within the means of even the impatient, results-oriented, skeptical pragmatist of our society. Unlike yoga and other forms of Eastern mental discipline, Gateway does not require infinite patience and total personal subservience to and faith in a system of discipline designed to absorb all the individual's energy over most of a lifetime. Rather, it will begin to produce at least minimal results within a relatively short time, such that enough feedback is available to motivate and energize the individual to continue working with it. Indeed, the speed with which an individual may expect to progress seems less a function of the number of hours spent practicing than it is a question of the speed with which he or she is able to use the insights gained to release anxieties and stresses within both the mind and the body. These points of energy blockage seem to provide the principal barriers to achieving the enhanced energy states and focus of mind needed for rapid progression. The more compulsive, the more uptight the individual may be at the outset, the more barriers he or she will initially encounter to achieving a deep or immediate experience. But as the insights begin to come and the blockages begin to dissolve, the way ahead becomes increasingly clear, and the value of Gateway moves from the status of a matter of intellectual assessment to one of personal experience. 38. Conclusion.
I apologize again for the
I
commercials.
feel like everybody's talking about
Very sorry for
Bitcoin
commercials.
these days. Do you have any?
Yeah, thanks to Cash App, I do.
You bought a whole big.
There is a sound, rational basis in terms of physical science parameters for considering Gateway to be plausible in terms of its essential objectives. Institutional insights of not only personal but of a practical and professional nature would seem to be within bounds of reasonable expectations. However, a phased approach for entering the Gateway experience in an accelerated mode would seem to be required if the time needed to reach advanced states of altered consciousness is to be brought within more manageable limits from the standpoint of establishing organization-wide exploitation of Gateway's potential. The most promising approach suggested in the foregoing study involves the following steps. A. Begin by using the Gateway hemisync tapes to achieve enhanced brain focus and to induce hemispheric synchronization.
Looks like art to me.
B. Then add strong REM sleep frequencies to induce left brain quiescence and deep physical relaxation. C. Provide hypnotic suggestions designed to enable an individual to induce a deep auto-hypnotic state at will. D. Use auto-hypnotic suggestions to attain much enhanced focus of concentration and motivation in rapidly progressing through Focus 12 exercises. E. Then repeat steps A and B following the use of the auto-hypnotic suggestion that an out-of-body movement will occur and be remembered. F. Repeat step E to achieve facility in gaining an out-of-body state under conscious control. Alter hypnotic suggestions to stress the ability to consciously control out-of-body movement and maintain it even after the REM sleep state ends. G. Approach Focus 15 and 21 objectives. Escape from time, space, and interact with new dimensions from the out-of-body perspective. H. Use a multi-focus approach to solve the problem of distortion in terrestrial information gathering trips. This approach involves the use of 3 individuals in the out-of-body state, one viewing the target objective here in time-space, one viewing it at Focus 15 as it slips into the immediate past, and one viewing it at Focus 21 as it slips from the immediate future. Debrief all 3 and compare data gathered from the 3 points of view. If care is taken to ensure that the 3 all go out of body together in the same environment, their consciousness energy systems should resonate in sympathetic oscillation. They can tune into the same target on different planes, dimensions, with greater effectiveness.
Hello.
I. encourage the pursuit of full self-knowledge by all individuals involved in the foregoing experiments to enhance objectivity in out-of-body observation and thinking, and to remove personal energy blockages likely to retard rapid progress. J. Be intellectually prepared to react to possible encounters with intelligent, non-corporeal energy forms when time-space boundaries are exceeded. K. Arrange to have groups of people in Focus 12 state unite their altered consciousness to build holographic patterns around sensitive areas to repulse possible unwanted out-of-body presences. L. Encourage more advanced gateway participants to build holographic patterns of successful attainment and rapid progress for advanced colleagues to assist them in progressing through the gateway system. If these experiments are carried through, it is to be hoped that we will truly find a gateway to gateway and to the realm of practical application for the whole system of techniques which comprise it.
Oh, that was super fascinating. Glad we watched that. Yeah, it's a fascinating one. It's a great PDF to download if you're interested as well. I did make a fantastic video on it back in the day before they terminated my channel. I don't have no more, but that's all good. We're keeping it pushing. Glory to God. It was an amazing video. So the PDF is called The Gateway Project. And you can also look up 55515 because that's in there and it's super informational. I lost y'all again. I'm sorry. This is really important for y'all that have seen it before. That's great. It's important. It's less than a minute, but it's really important to remind y'all. Well, we were talking about Power of One. Power of One. Y'all, this is important, though. Y'all need to see this. I'm sure you do. I do. It's only going to go to 340. Sorry for that. We're going to start over. The Lord keeps on telling me to say about one, power of one. Like, don't underestimate your own self being powerful enough to do something.
You're right. It's just one ant. Yeah, boys. They're puny. Puny? Say, let's pretend this brain is a puny little ant. Did that hurt? Nope. Well, how about this one? Are you kidding? How about this? You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about food.
Anyway.
I read an article this week.
Hold on, we're going to keep it pushing. Hang on now. We're going to go back to the top of this thing. This is important. It's only one moment of your time, 1 minute.
In order to do that, we have to destroy the pineal gland in people. And I followed the research on that, and amazingly, what we found, the pineal gland is the most sensitive part of our central nervous system, and is highly, highly, highly sensitive to 4 things.
Hold on. Sorry. My bad. Oh, Jesus. I apologize about that. Yeah, Bug's Life, right? And respect. Power one.
And in order to do that, we have to destroy the pineal gland in people. And I followed the research on that, and amazingly, what we found, the pineal gland is the most sensitive part of our central nervous system, and is highly, highly, highly sensitive to 4 things: aluminum, glyphosate, fluoride, and Wi-Fi.
Winkety wink, 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 Brother Cold Steel.
What
I think there's only one God, so we only need one God. It's pretty powerful. One is pretty powerful.
Severely calcified pineal glands. And
I'm talking over this, I'm sorry.
I show the anatomy in some of my courses because it's clear that the pineal gland is a receiver for higher fields of energy and translates them into thought and into actually controlling our immune system, our endocrine system, and so on and so forth.
Anyway, you don't need to worry about that at all whatsoever. Oopsies, I'm sorry. I am surely sorry again. I'm accidentally pushing things to get this thing out the way. I'm trying to make sure I do not hear that right now. It's lovely, but I'm not trying to hear that. Pardon me. Brother Quantum Mindset, if you're here. And TR33. I would like him to see that. There's two things I wanted him to see. This one and that one. But if they ain't here, then maybe we watch something else. Let's go back up the top. Word. W-E-R-D. Okay. Well, I suppose that we should find out. Whoopsies.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for joining me for voting.
That is interesting. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm not ready for that yet. Well, maybe we should. Why not? Let's just do it. Forget about it. Mad love to Moneybags, bro. Bro, let's see what he has to say. I have not seen this yet.
295, an incredible Mandela Effect voting video series here on the Moneybag 73 channel.
Moneybag 73. Okay, I want to give a shout out to you, brother. I appreciate your stuff. You do some saucy stuff. Interesting.
13. He brought up a Mandela Effect.
Sure, we're just gonna watch this for a minute. Why not?
Me to start researching it, so I'm gonna put a link down.
It's just interesting stuff randomly.
Below. What do you remember?
It's art. This is an art channel, right?
16, verse 19,
never know what you're gonna get. It's arty.
Bible, Samson and Delilah. Do you remember Delilah cutting off Samson's hair and him losing his power? Or do you remember her calling a man to come and have it done?
She did it.
This is what we're voting on. Thumb up if you remember Delilah cutting off Samson's hair. And thumb up the top comment, which is a thumb down for the video so we can see the count. Thanks to YouTube taking that away. Thumb up the top comment if you say no. She always called a man to come and cut the hair. And, you guys are just all misremembering, which you can't even do if you didn't know something in the first place. But all right, so I'm reading here from my 80-year-old KJV Bible. Chapter 16, verse 19. And she made him sleep upon her knees, and she called for a man. Called for a man. Caused him to shave off.
Sorry, I laughed right in the phone.
Head, and she began to afflict him.
What?
And his strength went from him. So that's what we have. But yet there's tons of reality residue in stories. Now, there are people that want you to believe.
Sorry, he's heck loud.
The writers of this story here were just having confabulation.
While Samson slept, Delilah, armed with a huge and sharp knife, cut one by one all Samson's plaits and let them fall to the ground. Then she showed herself at her front door and called for the Philistines, who ran up in great number.
The Mandela Effect is something that's been going on for a very long time. Many of us have been blown away by it for 6 years or more, and some people 10, 20 years. On the Coast to Coast radio show, Art Bell was talking about it in 2001 multiple times. So this is something that's been around for a long time. Now, the problem is you have these smartest people in the room that want you to believe that this here rendition of the Bible story that I'm about to show you is due to the writer's confabulation. There's people that want you to believe that the writers of this rendition here were having cognitive illusions. I'm sure you don't have to go very far to find people that will have you believe that amnesia or dementia are behind the fact that they couldn't get this clip right. As hard as it is to believe, and as funny as it sounds, there are plenty of people that will have you believe that this here is incorrect because of early onset Alzheimer's.
The woman didn't care about Samson and told the Philistines how to capture him. That night, while he was sleeping, she chopped off his hair.
Unfortunately, I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to find people that will tell you that vascular cognitive impairment or misattribution of memory is responsible for this movie being wrong. I mean, of course we misremember things. We have fallible brains. You know, we don't have perfect recall. We can't remember things perfectly. We get all that, okay? We understand all that. But all this misremembering, you really believe misremembering is responsible for this man's
She wanted to check if he was awake. Sure that he was blissfully slumbering, she seized the opportunity to cut his hair herself.
I've taken away your strength, Samson.
Do you believe misremembering is responsible for this man's memory of the event?
All people really know is that Samson had long hair and that Delilah cut his hair and he lost his strength. There's much, much more to the character of Samson. He was an unwilling hero, and his journey to finding his faith again, I think, is a major, major pillar of the Samson story.
You know, this whole misremembering thing that I keep hearing from people is absolutely ridiculous. You can't misremember things you never knew. These men here, they never knew a man being called to cut off Samson's hair. They always knew Delilah had cut it off. I never knew J.C. Penney. I never knew John Deere. I never knew Van Camp's pork and beans. So since I never knew those things prior to 2016, I can't remember them. When you misremember something, you can remember what it was. You can have a recollection. Someone can point something out and you can say, oh yeah, I remember now. But I'm never going to remember now John Deere, D-E-R-R-E, because I never knew it. I never knew J.C. Penney, P-E-N-N-E-Y. I never knew Van Camp's. I knew Vandy Camp's. I never knew Van Camp's beans, so I can't remember it. This whole misremembering thing is just an excuse for people who don't want to look into this incredible phenomenon and who aren't willing to peer. Now, I know I'm speaking to the choir, but I'm hoping someone stumbles upon this and says, you know, this guy has some pretty good points. You can't misremember things you didn't even know. But that's what we keep hearing behind the Mandela effect is absolute lunacy. Go create the reality.
Hey, but anyways, that's super random, but okay. Alrighty, next thing that we're gonna watch, I do know. Yeah. Check this out. Boom, this has happened today. Well, yesterday now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Christopher Green, this is breaking news, just broke a few minutes ago. Trump just made a statement. This is being reported by the mainstream media. I'm looking at an article here from CNBC. Trump says his home at Mar-a-Lago is currently under siege. It is being raided by Federal Bureau of Investigation. The FBI is combing through his property as we speak. This is an unprecedented development. We have never seen this in the history of America. Again, a president of the United States being raided by the FBI as we speak. We have not seen this since the days of Richard Nixon. arguably JFK. And so let me look through this story with you guys, and also please share it, like it, get it out to you and yours. Let's pray for this country, pray for the United States of America. As I've talked about at length, we're obviously undoubtedly in a cultural war here in the United States.
My screen is not
this is
accepting me.
spiraling out of control. It is unraveling at an unprecedented pace, and no matter what side of the political aisle
there we go. Sorry.
on, this is not good at all. This is not good for
Sorry
the country.
about that.
This is not good for the United States. It is not good
Sorry.
in terms of our
Yikes. My
power
bad.
as a nation state being reflected to the rest of the world. It is a sign of absolute weakness, in my opinion, of which foreign aggressors will take advantage of as the media blows this out of proportion and a president of the United States
Hang
is
on,
being
because there's a
raided.
video about this I wanted to
As
share
we
with
speak,
you,
again, this
but
has never happened before. This is breaking.
wait for me to
CNBC
find it right fast.
News says Trump says the FBI is
Boom. Here it goes.
888 Donald.
Okay, so this is what I wanted to watch about that, because this is pretty interesting and current events and stuff. Closed captions. Okay, here we go.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's Joseph. Quick and simple gospel. Yeshua, Jesus, came to this earth, lived a perfect 33 years, was crucified on a cross for our sins, buried in a tomb for 3 days, and rose from the grave on the third day. We are saved through faith in Christ alone and by no other name. Amen. So guys, in the news today, FBI execute search warrant at Trump's Mar-a-Lago in document investigation. This article from today, August 8th. The FBI executed a search warrant on Monday at Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort in Palm Beach, Florida, as part of an investigation into the handling of presidential documents, including classified documents that may have been brought to Florida. 3 people familiar with the situation say. Trump confirmed that FBI agents were at Mar-a-Lago and said they even broke into my safe. My beautiful home, Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida, is currently under siege, raided, and occupied by a large group of FBI agents, he said in a statement Monday evening. All right, guys, so we're going to break this down all by the numbers using gematria, which is simply letters as numerals. And once you learn the simple code of coding letters into numbers, you can see right through the scripted coded news every day. So, guys, this right here is 100% another numerical ritual all by the numbers. And this one is pretty easy to see right through the ritual. All right, so first things first, guys, very simple. Okay, today is August 8th, the 220th day of the year, day number 220. And in reverse gematria, where Z is 1, A is 26, just using the alphabet in reverse, adding up the numerical value of the letters, Donald John Trump equals 220. And he's in the news today, day number 220 of the year. And also notice they used the words former president. And check it out. In the same cipher, reverse gematria, former president equals 220. Like Donald John Trump 20. And today is the 220th day of the year. So it really doesn't get any more simple than that example right there. Perfect day for Trump to be in the news. Donald John Trump 220, and today is day number 220 of the year. Now, I figured we might hear about Trump today because, of course, today is August 8th, or 8/8. And of course, Trump equals 88 in gematria. That's in simple English gematria, where A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. Trump, 88, and today is 88. Of course, this is why in Back to the Future, they have to reach 88 miles per hour, and in that movie, Biff represents Trump. But anyways, today, 88, and Trump is in the news, and Trump equals 88. What are the odds, right? And his full name, Donald John Trump, 220, day number 220. On 88, Trump equals 88. It really doesn't get any more simple than this, guys. Mar-a-Lago equals 888, huge number connected to Trump. Donald J. Trump equals 888. What are the odds that Mar-a-Lago would equal 888? Trump wrote The Art of the Deal, which equals 888. Beast System is also 888. The Synagogue of Satan is also 888 and satanic. The Freemasons is also 888. And guys, I've been talking about Trump and the number 888 for a while now. Back on the 5th of October, 2017, he made his famous calm before the storm statement, where he said, you know, this represents the calm before the storm. And they said, what storm, Mr. President? He said, you'll find out. And we found out on March 11th, 2020, exactly 888 days after Trump made that calm before the storm statement on the 5th of October. And notice, 5th of October equals 888. Like Mar-a-Lago, 888, Donald J. Trump, 888. All right? So these things are not a coincidence. Okay? And he wrote The Art of the Deal, which equals 888. All right? So at this point, nobody should have any more questions about gematria on whether or not, you know, this is legit or not. You got to ask yourself, guys, what are the odds? Mar-a-Lago, 888. Donald J. Trump, 888. He wrote The Art of the Deal, 888. He made the famous calm before the storm statement on the 5th of October, which equals 888. And it was exactly 888 days before March 11th, 2020, the day that COVID was declared a pandemic. Okay? That's what you call an impossible coincidence. Mar-a-Lago equals 68, like Donald J. Trump equals 68, Beast System 68, and Barack Obama is also 68. And as you guys know, there's a big connection between Trump and Obama. It's my personal opinion that Trump is the 7th king from Revelation 17 that had a short space. I believe that Obama is the 6th and the 8th king, kind of like Barack Obama equals 68. But anyways, I think Trump was the 7th king. I think Biden is biding time for the Antichrist to be fully revealed. But I do believe Barack Obama is currently in power right now behind the scenes. All right? But anyways, it's very interesting. Mar-a-Lago, 68. Donald J. Trump, 68. B System, 68. Barack Obama, 68. Mar-a-Lago equals 32, like rated equals 32 in the same cipher, and it was a document investigation.
Amen, brother, that way.
Equals 32.
Welcome, by the way.
And they are calling this a document investigation.
I love you, brother, that way. Thank you so much for
32,
coming.
Rated 32, document 32, America 32. And 32 is also a big number connected to Barack Obama. Barack Obama equals 32. Obama equals 32 in simple English.
Thank you for saying stuff. That's nice.
Obamacare equals 32 in full reduction. And even Obama's slogan, yes, we can, equals 32. All right? But it is also very interesting that Mar-a-Lago is 32, like rated 32 and document 32. And it was a document investigation. Now, I just talked about the connection between Obama and Trump, so I think this is pretty interesting. It says here, the FBI executed a search warrant on Monday at Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort. Well, check it out, guys. Mar-a-Lago resort equals 163 and 64, which is very interesting because those are Obama's numbers. So what the heck are they doing coding Mar-a-Lago for Barack Obama? Unless Barack Obama was actually the Antichrist and Trump is just another puppet underneath Obama, which is what I've been saying. So, guys, I mean, you can call it a coincidence if you want. You know, I don't believe in coincidences. So, what are the odds? Mar-a-Lago Resort equals 163 and 64, like Barack Hussein Obama. 163, 64. And Mar-a-Lago equals 68 and 32, like Barack Obama. 68, 32 in the same ciphers. I mean, what it looks like to me is they literally coded the name Mar-a-Lago to be a match to Barack Obama. I mean, what other conclusion can you come to? All right? Mar-a-Lago Resort equals Barack Hussein Obama.
I love you so much, brother, that way.
Barack Obama. And what do I tell
You are always
guys?
here. I thank God for that.
It always comes back.
Thank God you enjoy your time here. That's the best. I love it.
Barack Obama. Even an article about Trump is connected to Obama. Okay? Here's another good example. Today, August 8th, is exactly 7 weeks and 6 days after Trump's birthday. For your 76, right? Well, first of all, the word raid equals 76. So isn't it interesting that they would have a raid today at Mar-a-Lago 7 weeks, 6 days after Trump's birthday? But it's also a big number connected to Obama. Barack Obama, 76. His book, A Promised Land, 76. Barack H. Obama, 76. That's why they had the big Georgia Guidestones ritual on 7/6, July 6th, the day George W. Bush turned 76 years old. Of course, Skull and Bones equals 76, and the Guidestones were built under the alias R.C. Christian, which equals 76. But guys, that whole ritual was connected to Barack Obama, which equals 76. Go watch the Georgia Guidestones video if you haven't seen it yet. But anyways, today, 7 weeks, 6 days after Trump's birthday, raid 76, Barack Obama 76, A Promised Land, Obama's book 76. We talk about the number 56 every day on this channel. Guys, today is 56 days after Trump's birthday. Can you believe it? Society of Jesus 56, that's the Jesuits. Washington, D.C. 56. Of course, there were 56 signers on the Declaration of Independence. Freemasons 56. Masonic ritual is also 56. And Church of Satan equals 56, which is very interesting because MAGA, which is Trump's, slogan, Make America Great Again, MAGA is the highest level of the Church of Satan. And Church of Satan equals 56. And today is 56 days after Trump's birthday. All right? All-Seeing Eye is also 56. So is Mind Control 56. Big number. All right? Today, 56 days after Trump's birthday. Mar-a-Lago, 49. Donald J. Trump, 49. Satanic Ritual, 49. America, 49. Catholicism, 49. And Revelation is 49, which makes sense because Trump is part of Revelation. He's the 7th king, all right? And Obama is the 6th and the 8th king. But anyways, very interesting. Mar-a-Lago 49, like Donald J. Trump, Satanic Ritual, America, Catholicism, Revelation, they're all 49. And Mar-a-Lago is located in Palm Beach, which is very interesting because Palm Beach equals 47, a big number connected to Trump. President 47, Trump 47, Republican 47, government 47, and even Truth Social, which is Trump's social media, equals 47. And the Freemason compass is set to 47 degrees. And there's a lot more about 47. Authority 47, DC 47, big number. All right. But Mar-a-Lago is located in Palm Beach, which is perfect because Palm Beach is 47, like Trump, like Republican, like president, like government. And also today has 58 date numerology. 8 plus 8 plus 20 plus 22 is 58. Of course, Trump won the 58th election. Freemasonry 58, Secret Society 58, the Freemasons is also 58. So guys, key points here. Today is 56 days after Trump's birthday. Society of Jesus 56, Washington D.C. 56, Freemasons 56, All Seeing Eye 56, and Church of Satan 56, and MAGA is the highest level of the Church of Satan. Mar-a-Lago 888, Donald J. Trump 888, The Art of the Deal 888, B System 888. By the way, Barack Obama the Beast equals 888. The Synagogue of Satan is 888. The Freemasons 888. 5th of October equals 888, and Trump made the famous calm before the storm statement on the 5th of October, exactly 888 days before March 11th, 2020. Okay? And then the two big ones right here, these are the ones right here to share with your friends and family because this is very simple. Anyone can understand this, all right? Today is 8-8. Trump equals 88. And his Mar-a-Lago home gets rated on 8-8. I mean, you can't script it any better, guys. Trump 88. Today is 8-8. Hello, wake up, world. Today, day of the year number 220, Donald John Trump equals 220, and former president equals 220. And that's the words that they use in the article. FBI execute search warrant at Trump's Mar-a-Lago. Former president says. Former president 220, Donald John Trump 220, day of the year number 220. So without a doubt, another one all by the numbers. And that's it for this one, guys. Please like, comment.
Interesting, that's for sure. We're just going to hang out for a little while longer.
What's up, y'all? I'm excited to be on the show. Y'all already know.
Yeah, we're excited to have you.
Titus Ellis Smith, shout out, brother.
Hey, that news that Gabe just got, I didn't even know that. So I can't wait to read up and figure out what's going on. But y'all know that it's been a big witch hunt with this whole J6 committee, kangaroo court. So I'm curious to see what the grounds is on this. They don't have any evidence. They have nothing. This is why the kangaroo court is a buffoonery court. You know what I mean? So I'm sure we'll get into all kinds of stuff. But y'all know we got a country to save, man.
Yes, sir. Bro, let's talk about how I got this dumb little background. This dude's got the whole American flag behind him.
Oh, man.
We
I can't
patriotic
picture
out
it.
here.
I got that Constitution on me, too, man.
Oh, let's go, boy.
I need that pocket Constitution. I don't play around.
He's showing you up, Titus. Yo, she really is. Yo, he's a better black conservative than me, man.
That's hilarious, man.
I gotta cancel me out here. No, Craig, dude, this dude is just proof that this country isn't racist. He's proof that this country isn't oppressive towards black people. Before we even get crazy into the Trump thing, because we don't know that much on it, I do want to say this. This man right here, you already know his story if you watched it, but this man went to prison. This man came out of this system and became successful as a black man. Wow. So what are you saying?
I mean, I don't understand where this white supremacy dust is that's floating around that's apparently that we can breathe in, and that's why we have bad behavior and why we fail. I mean, my story is an American dream story. It's a story that doesn't matter what color you are. If you live in this place right here, America, it's full of opportunities, and it's up to you to see them. There's nobody on the 13th floor that's holding anybody that's black and brown back. It's just not the truth. Be an individual, apply yourself, learn new skill, go out there and demand respect from other people. Right? Go out there and make yourself successful.
You will respect me.
So it's like, come on, man. We know what's up with the victimhood that's being pushed in this country, the anti-white rhetoric, the racism, the fascism from
humans
the people
are humans.
that other people are fascists.
Human race.
But clearly, we know who the real fascists are. So,
One race,
you know
the
how
human
I am,
race.
trying to you're going to get me going early on. In
I know.
Craig, you forgot. The way to solve racism is by being racist. You completely forgot.
Gabe, I can't believe that this is how they think. They think that fighting racism, you got to do it with more racism. It's the craziest thing.
That's how you do it, though. That's how you
what
do it.
liberal logic does. That's what your 4-year university degree with $80,000 in student debt will get you.
Exactly. Before we get into this, I'm getting ahead of myself, but here we go. Where are we at?
What we got here?
Someone doesn't know how to do the screen. That's me. There we go. All right, but before we get into that, let's talk about Trump.
Yep.
Our boy Trump, Donald Trump Jr., not Jr., Senior. What am I talking about? Donald Trump Senior was. Shut up. I mean, you might live there too. You might be.
You're supposed to know what you're talking about.
Anyways, Titus looking swollen today. Stop it. No, I'm playing. No, but anyways, Gabe, read the article. Read the article.
So
just came
what
out.
we got, Trump said, he came out with an official statement saying his Mar-a-Lago home was aided by FBI agents. Search was part of an investigation into the former president's handling of official records. People familiar with the matter said, we know they don't have any evidence of anything, so of course they're going to break into his Mar-a-Lago home and try to find something they could pull up. The raid was first made public in a statement released by Mr. Trump. And it's funny, the FBI hasn't even really responded. It's obviously fishy. Details of the operation were not immediately available. Obviously, I guess they were expecting Trump not to announce that they raided his home. They just want everything to be hush-hush here. In order to conduct a search, the FBI would need to convince a judge there is a reason to believe a crime may have been committed, but they don't want to say anything about it. Interesting. Very interesting.
It's just, so what was the reason again?
Again, exactly. There is none.
What was the reason? Here's the thing. He's not the president right now. I mean, regardless of whether you believe Biden was selected or elected, we know what our thoughts on that. But
it says they were investigating his handling of official records.
All I know is I was expecting
it's a witch hunt, dude.
I was expecting January 6th to be the reason why why they raided it, because they have a really good case. I don't know if you saw the CNN interview that came out a few weeks ago. Yeah, they have a really good case. Someone that worked with Trump even said, "Yeah, we're gonna get him. Yeah, we're gonna get him." No, you're not, because you don't have anything. You can't blame someone for psychos doing something. That's so crazy. And it's crazy. There's a video. I just saw a video today about this. I don't know who's reporting on it, but they were like, just Trump supporters were stopping Antifa. People that were trying to break windows and trying to act wild. They were like, no, the Trump supporters were literally trying to stop the people that were wild and out. Yeah. But no, it's wild, man. So Craig, what do you think about? What do you think about Trump getting raided?
Dude, it's midterms. It's getting closer to the electric slide. I'll use it for we got to duck these social media platforms. But the electric slide is coming up, and midterms are here, and Trump is one of the most powerful political persons right now, especially for the GOP. And we know the establishment, the demo rats, they do not like Trump whatsoever, man. So they're going to pull out. You're going to see more egregious stuff come out more and more. They're going to do everything that they can to taint this man's reputation, taint him as a person, so to try to turn people off from wanting to vote for him, because they got nothing. They have nothing. They are disconnected from their constituents. They've lost every demographic in this country. All they do is pander. They use every race card. You name it. Check all the boxes. Race, gender. It's a woman. I mean, you name it. They're going to pull it out. You're going to see more egregious stuff. This is nothing but a witch hunt. They got nothing. All it is to try to taint the man and do whatever they can to try to keep him from being able to run again. He's already, if you go back in time, he hinted the other day, I think he was in Texas?
CPAC.
He was at the CPAC. He hinted that he may be making an announcement whether he's going to run or whatnot. Right. So these people are running around with their heads cut off. So you're going to see even more egregious stuff coming from the left.
They have nothing but 3 positive tests from President Biden.
No, but he
Nothing.
but he hinted. But he
That's
hinted,
what he's done positive so
He
far.
hinted at the turning point event that he was going to run too.
Oh, he's been hinting.
He said,
every
"We're
day,
going to make
every day.
America
Yeah.
strong again.
Every
We're
day,
going to
every
make
day.
America proud again." We're gonna and then he gets to
We're gonna make America America.
Yeah, make America. Bring Merry Christmas back.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
The CPAC speech, he said, so we allow drag queens, but we kick out the Bible?
oh,
but that's fact.
He was popping off.
Dude, that's facts. Like today, I went on Revolt Black News. I don't know what it is with liberal TV now, but they're bringing on conservative views. They used to hush us up and they don't want to hear our views, but apparently they've come to an awakening to realize that we are not a monolithic people in this country, that we all think differently. But they brought me on their news show to talk about the gorilla bumps. And that was one of the first things that I brought up. I'm like, hey, man, you know, when it comes to that community, everybody wants to tiptoe around it and walk on eggshells. Right. And Trump's saying what we all feel. It's like, you know, the GOP, they support the community. The left supports the community. I'll digress on my thoughts on that, but he says out loud what a lot of people already think. It's okay for you to try to push this agenda, these things onto the kids when it comes to the school, but you want to strip the schools completely out of having any type of faith in God. And I always tell people this all the time. A lot of the stuff that's taking place in our country, if people had fathers in the home and the Father in heaven, it probably wouldn't be happening. So, and that's probably a little...
No. You know, it's funny you say that, because in 1950, the fatherhood rate of America dropped drastically. Yeah. We can track back most of everything we're dealing with in today's age to that exact time period.
Here's the thing: we know that as soon as they took God out of everything, took God out of schools, God out of art, out of
the whole society just declining.
Taking God out of everything, yeah, exactly. The society declines. You can say, "Oh, don't push your God on me," but God is what made us a great country.
Don't push your God on me as you push your gods of 70 million genders on us. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you don't even talk. They don't even act God because they have 70 million genders.
Yeah, well, I know what Gabe's trying to say. They idolize their genders, just like there's people in this. Exactly. It's just like people idolize their skin color. Oh, black is God, king, queens, and
BLM.
Hey, we're better. BLM. Hey, you know we're better because we're black, right, Craig?
Man, that egregious. I'm trying not to cuss on the show.
No. Yo, we're better because we're black. That's just, you know.
No, Titus.
Oh my goodness.
Patrice Cohen said so.
No, Titus. Black people have an extra muscle and we run faster.
Exactly. We have an extra muscle. What? We're more athletic. We're better looking. The melanin in our skin is why, you know, we don't get burnt in the sun. You know, we don't get.
I will give you that.
We don't turn into reds like zombies. No. Ow, you touched my shoulder, because we're better. We're better.
Titus, even that's a myth. Oh, well, we get more melanin from the sun. Well, we get skin cancer just like anybody else, man. So it's like, they got to stop with this stuff.
This doesn't show, though.
There is no scientific foundation to what they have to say.
No, I mean, you're right, Craig. But here's the thing. You got to make jokes about it, or else you're just going to cry, because this is insane where we're at right now.
Dude, this is sad.
I wish we were just joking.
Trump should not, like, why is he said, I love Trump. I'm a big fan of Trump. Why is he in the media? He's not the president.
They're afraid of him.
He's speaking at CPAC. He's speaking at Turning Point, which are conservative events. He was a conservative president. He was so why is he the focus?
He changed so much in 4 years that for the rest of his life they're going to be after.
I know.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I mean, he's endorsed. Look at all the people he's endorsed. He's only had maybe 11 or 12 losses of people that he had to endorse that didn't get the primary race.
He's got
the other 150 something people he's endorsed. He's flipping states everywhere, man. He's one of the most feared political candidates, and that's what I don't like about the country: the bias, the hypocrisy, especially with the DOJ. Right? We know that the DOJ are nothing but arm extensions for the Democratic Party. They completely turn a blind eye to what the Democrats do, but when it comes to the other political faction, they are overstepping their
I don't know.
You know what I mean? They're overstepping their boundaries on people's rights and going to the full extent to try to prosecute people. So it's clear that there is a bias when it comes to just the Department of Justice in this country. So
true.
He's going up against so much, man.
Emails. They're blind to Hillary's emails, but now all of a sudden they want to break into his house.
Yeah,
No, hey, don't talk about Hillary. Don't talk about left-leaning people. Left-leaning people are angels. They're perfect. They're gorgeous.
You're not allowed to talk about them.
Don't talk about Hillary.
Especially Pelosi and her husband and all the insider trading and the drunken driving.
Hey, don't you talk about my queen.
I just got to yell. I just got to yell over everyone.
Hey now.
Hey, shut.
Absolutely
Nancy Pelosi's
not.
perfect.
We love Nancy.
Nancy Pelosi's a queen.
You're supposed to unconditionally respect me no matter how evil me and my children are. You know what I mean?
No, because remember Nancy Pelosi during the pandemic when she decided she didn't want to wear a mask because she was at the hair salon? And then she was like,
Gavin Newsom.
It's insane. Bro, Barack Obama had a party. He had a party. And all these
he said, all you guys saying not to gather here.
It's insane. It's actually insane. It's wild. But here's the thing. We could talk about Trump all day because Trump's that dude. But you know what? I don't know if you saw this,
someone
Craig.
even better.
Craig, there's something that happened. It is wild, bro. And I'm going to share the screen so everybody can see this, so you can see this.
Yeah, let's see it.
Addison Rae. She's a huge TikToker. She's a very attractive girl. Well, she just did some nonsense. It was so disrespectful. You probably saw it in the thumbnail if you guys were waiting before we started on live. She wore a bikini. And we're
my God.
We're men of faith. We're Christian.
The Trinity.
Yeah, the Father, Son, and the Holy Trinity, or Holy Spirit. What does it say on the bottom? I didn't even see the whole thing. But here's a picture. We'll only show up for a limited time because I'm not trying to make anyone.
You should be fine.
You're under the age of 18.
Here. Addison Rae, Father, Son, and the bottom. I don't know where the bottom is. It's Holy Spirit. I'm assuming is what it said. Holy Trinity.
Yeah, the bottom part was the Holy Spirit.
Oh yeah. That is disgusting.
Yep.
Like that is actually disgusting.
Like I tell you, Titus, it's so irritating. It's like it's to the point now
Check out
where they're
blasphemy.
mocking people with Christian values.
Yep. Literally,
they're mocking people that have traditional values, Christian values. If you're conservative, they're demonizing. If you even vote Republican or anything outside of how they think, it's like it's just the disrespect is at an all-time high, man.
Honestly, pause real quick. Everybody, smash that like button if you have not smashed the like button already. I don't know what you're doing because you're in the ear, you're loving it, you're enjoying it. You love Craig, you love Gabe, and you better subscribe to them as well. But be sure to smash the like button because it helps to get to more people. So I'm told by social media experts like Gabe Perot. So, anyways, yeah, Addison Rae, sickening. Yo, it's like, and here's the thing. I did say this to Gabe earlier, and I think this might actually have something to do with it. Recently in pop culture, and she's a huge name, Charli D'Amelio, all these TikTokers. Her father was publicly caught being unfaithful to her mother, and so this could have been some sort of media attempt to divert the attention towards her dad and the infidelity and focus on something so big like this, like the fact that let me do something so controversial. And I'm not gonna give her a pass to say that's why she did it because that's a demonic act to wear Father, Son, Holy Spirit as a bikini. But I'm thinking
That's
maybe
just
that's a distraction from
disrespectful.
what actually happened in her personal life with the father. Let's get people distracted. Let's not look at what happened. Let's focus on this. You gotta do something outlandish when you're trying to. I mean, that's what the liberals do all the time, right? They're always trying to divert our attention somewhere else when they're trying to pass some. They're trying to pass some bill. Like even this, I'm not gonna go. We don't want to go into it, but the tax reduction bill they're trying to do.
Oh yeah, the inflation fighting bill. That only increases inflation.
Yeah, $850
billion.
$740 billion are going towards something that has nothing to do with it.
Oh yeah, that's them. That's them right there because they want to raise your taxes to pay for the money that they want to put in.
That's like saying, hey, I'm on a diet. I'm getting ready to eat my healthy fried butter meal. You know what I mean?
No, not the fried butter. Not the fried butter meal.
Craig, I know you're not talking about. I'm eating healthy, and I go to McDonald's every single day.
Yeah, okay? Popeyes too. And what about it?
Basically, it's an oxymoron.
Hey, that's racist.
That Big Whopper is extremely healthy.
You know that's racist to say that to me.
No, Titus, did you not know that they're saying diets are racist now?
No, they're not.
There we go.
I'm not kidding you, dude.
They're not saying that, Craig.
You can pull.
What kind of world are we in?
They're not saying diets are racist.
They're not saying diets are
I'm not
racist.
even kidding you.
Wait, can you share the screen? Can you share the screen with us?
I think I can.
You can share the screen. I have to accept it, but share the screen so I can. Bro, that's insane.
This is only getting.
I gotta find it first.
Diets are racist.
I'm not shocked.
I posted a video the other day.
Yeah, they are.
There's this guy.
They are.
There's this guy going.
They are.
Shut up. There's this guy going viral.
No.
I swear I'm gonna punch you in the face. There's this guy going viral. Wait, no, I'm not physically abusive. I swear. No, there's this guy named Sneeko who's popping off right now. Same with Andrew Tate and all these like manosphere guys. And he said he went up to this lady who's severely overweight and he goes, "Do you think it's okay to be fat?" she's huge, and like here's the thing, she seemed like the sweetest lady. So I don't want to be rude, come off disrespectful. And I think you should love on people even if they're overweight. But she said, I think it's a good standard.
Oh my.
Excuse me?
Lindsay has entered the chat.
I think it's a good standard. That's the thing, though. We've allowed people to be in their feelings and try so hard to make people feel comfortable in their skin or whatever.
As they fall off a cliff.
But they shouldn't be.
Exactly. As they die at a quicker age. Like diabetes is one of the highest lead causes.
Heart disease is one of the highest lead causes of death. And what is one of the huge factors in that being the case is obesity.
Go up to someone and tell them that their heart disease.
You're in health, Craig. You literally have a gym.
Yeah, I own a gym. I mean, it's not only are they saying diets are racist, even universities are saying that it's racist to refer to people as obese and overweight. To change it to, I'm trying to remember.
How the hell is that?
Large people or something like that. It was something even more. To me, it was worse than calling you obese or overweight. But I'll have to look the audio. But I found the clip video. If you want to, I can play the clip. If
Can you explain to me real quick how obesity correlates to racism when there's no skin color or anything mentioned there?
We're living in weird ass times.
It's the equivalence of the same excuse of saying that you are not able to do something in this country because of the color of your skin. Yeah. And what the woman is what she's trying to interpret and say is that because they're black, diets don't work the same. So therefore, it's racist. And it's like, what?
That is the most
what happened? But see, but
the
reason why it's such a great example to debunk this type of thinking is what happened to just eating right, exercising daily. Because when you see the lady, and I'm not trying to come off as someone's fat shaming or anything like that.
No,
I'm just speaking the truth.
Yeah.
But you'll clearly see she probably doesn't even walk. She doesn't exercise whatsoever.
How long is the video?
It's about 3 minutes, but we probably don't have to play the whole 3 minutes.
Yeah, just skip through the parts because what people want to hear about our last topic.
But guys, everyone that's not fat has skinny privilege.
Skinny privilege.
What the heck?
No, bro. Someone said to me.
So it's about 15 seconds.
Okay, somebody said something to me about how, what is it? I cannot forget. They said that you need to focus on. I was talking about the fat thing and how being fat is wrong, or being fat is not okay. Like if you're fat, I'm not trying to hate on you, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it's not healthy. It's not good for you. And so I was talking about that. Well, and being anorexic isn't good either. I'm like, that's irrelevant to what this video is about.
And we're not.
I was like, you're right. Anorexia is terrible. Yeah. You should eat a sandwich, like 100%. But that's like so dumb. That's like saying, hey guys, let's talk about how this person was being racist here, and someone go, well, I'm transgender. It's irrelevant. You don't bring up another topic. Yeah. I'm talking about obesity. If I want to make a video on anorexia, I will. But then the people in the comments are going to be like, what about obesity? Like, shut up. That's not what I'm talking about.
Our target audience is a lot more obese. Most people are more obese than anorexic. So we're going to talk about what is actually needed.
But we can talk about anorexia too. That's fine. I'm just saying, don't bring up things that are not relevant to what this specific video is about. Right. I've made thousands of videos, and they're all on different, not always. A lot of them are the same because they're going against BLM and all that dumb stuff.
Oh, we love
BLM. I'm just saying, like it's so stupid to do that. Yeah. All right, Craig, I'm gonna add this to stream. So I'll play some of the parts that you want to show the people, and I hope that they can hear it because sometimes we've been having some audio.
I have a feeling about this.
This is about to be fun. I can't hear the sound. Is the sound on, Craig?
Yeah, it's on.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, we can't hear it.
So they probably can't. You guys can't hear it.
Can you add? Man,
subtitles maybe. Subtitles.
Oh man.
Nah, you can't hear it.
Be sure, everybody be sure to...
All they gotta do is look it up and they'll find it.
Yeah, we'll look it up. I'll show them. Yeah. Be sure to look to share this video with a friend, guys. Be sure to like it. We need people to see this. I think YouTube has been shadow banning my content lately. It seems like, because my views have not been like terrible, but they're not as good as they have been. And I don't care. It's not about views. It's about
they said that they could hear it. They could hear it. But you guys couldn't hear it.
They can hear it.
They can look it up. Somebody in the comments says they can hear it.
Okay.
They can look it up.
Right, shout out to the guy that said he lost
100 pounds.
Yeah, he lost 100 pounds.
He lost 100 pounds twice.
So easy to lose if you could stick in. And that's just the reality. I mean, Titus, 1 year ago, after the winter, you looked at me, you were like, dang, Gabe, you're getting a little chunky.
If you're my friend, I am brutally honest with you.
I was so thankful for your comment. You know what I did? Oh, you're saying, Craig?
I'm going to put the link in the comments so if they want to look at it.
Thank you. Here's the thing.
After you said that,
I'm brutally honest.
Yeah, and you're brutally loving.
If I'm your friend, I'm gonna be honest to you. Loving.
Like, what did I do after you told me that?
He's lost
weight. Did I
weight.
go cry? Did I go, tightness?
Amira, I lost 90 pounds. Exactly. If you're overweight, it's not healthy. It's not a disrespect thing. It's not fat phobia. It's not, let's you guys are being disrespectful, you're being hateful, you're being mean. No, here's the thing. There's a couple things with this. It's not like some simplistic like conversation. There is obviously complexities to it because some people will be like, oh, beauty, you're not beautiful if you're not fat. It's like you're not going to be physically attracted to a lot of people if you're overweight. Of course not. But that's not even the main thing. It's your health that is the most important. But you can't be mad at people for not being attracted to you because you are overweight. And if you have a hormonal issue, there's a lot of other underlying factors to why you are overweight, and you're an anomaly to most just science and physical health, and you can just eat better and work out and lose it, then that's the whole totally different story. But majority of the country that actually is just significantly overweight because they want to eat the McDonald's, like, you don't have an excuse. Do something with your life. Like, stop being lazy. But anyways, we can stay on this fat stuff all day because
I mean,
Gabe loves it. There's something else, Craig, that you need. I don't know if you heard about this, but this needs to be talked about because, like I said, with Addison Rae and that Father, Son, Holy Spirit bikini, this is just as bad. We have Beyonce Knowles, Queen Bee, the person we know that has been, like, she's been famous forever. Destiny's Child, she went solo, she married to Jay-Z, billions of views, a world-known name. Like, she's huge. Well, she decided that she wanted to have a song, and I don't know if you guys can see this as clearly as I can, but I'm going to read some of these lyrics to you. It's disgusting. This
Church
song
Girl?
is called Church Girl.
Wow.
You know the tongue wearing, brothers and sisters.
Drop it like a thotty. Drop it like a thotty. I said, now pop it like a thotty. Pop it like a thotty. Let it go. Twerk that ASS like you came up out of the South, girl. I said, drop it like a thotty. Church girl. This is about a church girl. A church girl, everyone. Hold on, there's somewhere else. Gabe said, he was reading this earlier. He's like, I don't even want to read this, but I'm going to because this is
Dear
disgusting.
God.
Where was it at? Twerk that. Bad girls acting raunchy. Church girl, don't hurt nobody. What is it? I'm a bust it. Where is it? It was disgusting. Something about God. You're doing God's work. You're going in. Like, that is just pure disdain and disrespect towards faith, people of faith.